What we doing there? Have you subscribed? I'll wait. Cool. 2 seconds, man. Just click that subscribe button. I'm trying to level up. You know? You with me or you against me? And it's crazy that I said that because it's like that's a theme to our culture. I've been in the rapping world. You know? That was the narrative. Always used to rock with it. With me or against me. Content world now. Stepped in the door. Start to realize, ruffle some feathers. It's the same narrative. You with me, you're against me. You're on this side, you're on the other side. Bro, I've only ever had one side. That's my people. That's all I've ever been screaming. My batch, my peeps, my people, my dogs. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it's supposed to be. Why? Because we was raised with that mentality. This is our people. Right or wrong. Stand by them. You know. But this mentality was from years ago. Can't be faulty with the same mentality. I'm starting to realize that like everything that's transpired since I've been in this space, whether it's the comments, the phone calls I've had, the conversations with people I've had, it's like I'd start looking at myself like, is it me? What are we doing here? Because everybody seems so cool to be like, you know, boy, as long as this person didn't tell on me, so I'm like, what? No one cares. Okay, bro. Swear down. So man was doing all sorts of madness for all sorts of quids. And if man, grass on man just don't care. I guess I feel away because I've been in a position where I've, you know, had to sit in the big house and, you know, do my time for, you know, not pointing the finger. Let's have it right. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I'm so passionate about it. But I've started to realize that this mentality that's from back in the day is not for the present. Because no one cares. No one actually cares. So yeah, I was thinking about it earlier, but we'll get back to it at some point. But let me know. I think it might be me though. It's crazy. But another thing I need to mention is like, if you're winning in your field, whatever it is you're doing, corporate world, streets, you're not supposed to throw shade on people that are the underdogs. Those striving to be maybe in your position or just do as good as you're doing or, you know, have that dream of being there one day. Because if you're doing that, then I'm confused. That's not what winners do. See, me, I've always had the mentality of like the underdog. You know, barking at whoever's at the top. Fighting for my place. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing what I need to do. And unfortunately for me, it was always deemed as, you know, of course it's going to be disrespectful. This is the rap game I'm talking about. He's disrespectful, he got no manners. And then what happens is you obviously get, you know, blocked out, pushed to the side, whichever one you want to use. And then you start thinking to yourself, raw, like, I was just trying to battle to be here. But you know what it is? Nobody knows your personality but you and your closest friends. I've realized that. So you might think you're being funny, humorous, joking, you know, but the other person's looking like they don't know that. I don't know if this guy's being serious, if he's joking. I don't know him. And I get that now at my big age. I get it. I actually get it. So a word of advice would be, if you are forwarding in music, and I suppose in all walks of life, try not to be too disrespectful, man. And I suppose if you're going to be, because again, within music, I think it's cool to have competition. I think that's what's killing the scene. You know, everybody wants to stand on, I'm this way inclined and no one can't talk about me, otherwise it's up. But at the same time, bro, if it's in the music space and, you know, a man maybe makes it known that, nah, bro, it's just competition, you know. It's healthy. But on the flip side, you can't tell somebody else, okay, yeah, I'll engage in that with you for competition. They don't have to do that, bro. I just think it's a part of the game that's killing our music scene, man. I look around, I don't see too much competition. And while speaking on music, salute to Dave and his album. I definitely need to listen to that. I've heard good reviews about it, so salute, bro. The boy that played the harp, I want to see what that does. We should all be championing it. I've definitely downloaded it. I just need to listen to it. So salute, my bro. But again, back to what I was saying. If you're in a winning position, don't be throwing shade on others, bro, because they're not there yet. That doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be the one championing that person or those people. Giving your advice to those people. That lets me know that your mentality is in a strange place. I can only say it from this place because I've never been in that place of being at the top of my career, the endeavors I'm in. Otherwise, I'm sure the type of person I am, I would definitely be trying to help. And salute to anybody that is trying to help. Like a lot of people jump ship on people. You know, like do what's right at the time. Follow. At one stage it was rate, post these GRM awards, don't rate the Mobos and all these other organizations. Then I look around and it's don't rate, post these things and rate the Mobos and all these other organizations. What are we doing here? Man are doing all sorts of things for all sorts of quids and forgetting their purpose. So I say, if you're in a position and you're winning and you're doing well and you're filled, why would you be talking negative about others? Make me understand that, bro. It don't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? Because when I look around at this content space, bro, everybody's just talking their opinions. You got some people that have guests, which makes their segments easier. It's easier to hold a conversation with others, right? Much difficult or much harder to have a conversation with your own camera about your own opinions. Do you know what I mean? Navigate the conversation. And so I salute those people that have guests all day long. Do you know what I'm saying? There's many people that just give their opinions like myself, their reviews and all these things. I see Billy the Goat was upset that Dave said something about commentators, but bro, do you know what? Can't be upset, bro. It's his opinion. And that's something I've learned. Don't be offended too much by people's opinions. They're entitled. Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You move forward. See, I'm coming from a place where my mentality was so dark, it's going to take me time to understand I was the one thinking wrong. I need to refocus. Do you get what I'm saying? Start thinking in today's world, not back then, because technically, if I'm not a player in the field, then I'm a fan. What are we doing here? Huh? I'm a fan. Why should I be sticking to codes or things from back then if I'm not doing it now? You know, like the time when you were standing there strong, it was about to kick off and you look around and man are, yeah, running, but you stood tall. You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain, bro. It's over, buddy. I need to start thinking clearer, understanding. You know what I'm trying to say? I used to love to just box myself in. Where did it get me, bro? So I understand now when people talk like, where did it get me? I get it, bro. I'm not saying I agree 100. I'm just saying I'm going to try to understand. You know what I mean? Yeah, because we've been out here for too long doing all sorts of things. Yeah, all sorts of chattings, all sorts of deals for all sorts of quids. And then now we're here saying, it's over, buddy. But yeah, man. Let me know in the comments if if it's me. I'm assuming it's me because everybody else seems so cool. Like, I don't care. It's like if someone doesn't do it to you, you don't care. All right. I guess that's what we're doing here. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But I suppose to close out my segment, I would say, mind your business. If you're sitting in front of the cameras, yeah, and you're trying to disrespect or pop down other people and act like you are somebody of so high morals, so high principles, don't talk down on others, just do right, never do wrong. Who does that in life? Show me them. I'm trying to build over here. Honestly, I'm trying to create a balance. I'm not listen, if you can't learn, then you must be the man upstairs. Yeah? Never no shade to the man upstairs. But I'm here to learn, bro. I don't know it all. I just know what I know. So yes, I'll take advice all day long, bro. Why wouldn't I? But balance. I'm trying to create a balance here. I'm trying to talk for those people that, you know, their voices ain't heard. And I'm not saying I've got the loudest voice. I'm just starting my journey, but I will be trying to create a balance. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave you with, new to my segments now, my final thought. Are you ready, yeah? My final thought. Bad man. Ladies, people. And I suppose this final thought is towards more people like myself. I'm honest enough to say it. People that may be stuck in the past with their mindset or, you know, stuck on if, you know, that person's a grass or an informant or don't rock with that. No way. Keep me away from that. So here's my final thought. If you go to work, corporate world, talking to you, because there's still people in the corporate world that have that mindset. So don't try and tell me that there's not. You go to work, a friend of yours at work tells you the director has just grasped on one of the employees. Are you leaving your job? Principles, morals. It's over, buddy. It's the landing. Make sure you subscribe. Never know what we might talk about.
Call me Saint Nick. Caesar with me too. Going ape shit. Gorillas in the zoo. We had to break shit.